G'day guys and welcome back to Gans_Gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So today, jumping back into the LGE, and I'm going to be showing off the king of the LGE, or who I consider to be the new king of the LGE, and as you can see from my lead and the friend support, it is the new tech Gohan. So that's the team we're going in with, nice hybrid Saiyans team so that we can bring in the two Gohans. So yeah, let's whack on right into it. So one rotation will be like this. So we'll have the Gohan and the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan as well. We'll just float the strong Goten off. So this friend Gohan was 90% and does have multiple skill orbs on him. Linking was only like between 3 and 5 though, so certainly not ideal on that front, but I'm sure they're just working on other units. So let's see, we've got the additional, and yeah, that'll be a nice little one turn go on the first Goku. So not much diversity in terms of unit typing here. We don't have an int unit, which is a bit of a pain because, as we know, in the Legend Goku event there is the two tech opponents. Sorry, I'm just thinking. We'll just do that, and we'll fill up that. So as you just saw, there was only 2 key needed for the Trunks and Gohan rotation, so those two link pretty well together. I'll show you those next, but we do have to remember that Trunks is going to transform next rotation around, so those links might be a little bit different. What I do hope to do in the end is I'll transform one of those ultimate Gohans and I'll run the transformed Gohan with the non-transformed Gohan. So that'll be a pretty deadly combo that we'll be able to use. We'll take that and that. And yeah, the tech Gohan's going to finish off Super Saiyan 2 Goku here, obviously, with that type advantage and passive being active from getting hit first. It's 2.2 million. Very solid. So here's that Trunks transformation I was talking about. So we'll just have a quick squiz here at the links. So yeah, now just the one link active. Obviously Trunks' links are coming from being connected with Goten. Take that into that. Goten, which at the moment, one of the most important units in Dokkan, with that Broly chain battle event active. If you've watched any footage on him, you're going to know that he is the best connector that you're able to use. So picking him up with those red dragon stones when I'm not sure if they're still available to be used, but actually yeah, they would be. They're from this celebration, so picking up him would certainly not be a bad idea. There you go, mine is rainbowed because we do get plenty of opportunity to grab onto those guys. But we're going to keep stacking up the ultimate Gohan for now. We'll just go like that. And that'll work nicely. You could still certainly argue that AGL Gohan, which is next to the ultimate Gohan here, is still certainly debatably the king of the LGE. But just in terms of the greatly stacking from ultimate Gohan just really brings him over the edge, I feel. So this guy's still useful enough. Decent little support type unit if you're going to have him in that first slot. But what is important with him is that he is Fizz. So he does come in really handy come that last stage of the event. So again, we'll just keep stacking Gohan up. We'll take those. Just looking at our Dokkan meter, it's sort of getting filled up a little bit, but hopefully we can save it for up to GOKU. We will have the type advantage against the Super Saiyan 3 Goku up next because we do have a number of tech units here. So let's see, not a bad spread for us. If we go like that, it doesn't matter. We'll just do that anyway. It's not hugely important to get off a big 18 key for AGL Gohan because he's going to do his thing anyway. would like for this Gohan to get off an additional, especially with his passive active as well. But it's going to be a lot of Gohans being said in this video, so I do apologise about that. I guess that's just the nature of the team. When you're going to bring in a hybrid Saiyan unit now, it's going to be very Gohan focused and then probably filled out with units like Trunks. So again, he's being attacked before that super, so passive will be active. And then we'll just grab that and he'll finish him off. Remembering mine is only at 55%. Would love to jump back in and try get some dupes, but on the actual stone summons I didn't get too lucky with him. I only got my copy from the $55 purchase, I guess we'll call it, the ticket. So that did sting the pocket a little bit, but certainly I'm going to argue that it was worth it because he's a crazy unit. I think he's easily the best TUR in the game. I know a lot of people won't argue that easily is the answer, but he's just that good. So let's see. Yeah, nice and slow. We'll sped up a little bit, but actually do think that ticket is pretty good value. I say it's $50 something in Australia. I know it's probably cheaper in the US because of conversion rates, but it is really comparable to the 91 stone purchase pack, which means that you're getting a guaranteed featured unit from that. So had you done 2 multis, which it isn't even 2 multis, you might not have gotten a featured unit. So I think it just adds in a bit more sure thing for you. Just not quite as risky as opening on the packs, and remembering that you are getting the 20 units from it. So that works pretty well for us. Take all those AGL. The attack spread's probably our ideal scenario because we want as many attacks as we can be on Gohan, and then Trunks is also stacking his attack and defense as well, so he's certainly going to be able to take a hit easily. Still would have rathered Gohan to be the one getting supered though. So for people that don't have a Gohan of their own, bringing your Tech Trunks as a lead and then bringing a Gohan as the friend is certainly an option. Remembering that Trunks gives off that 120% boost to your we'll just go there. Yeah, he gives off that 120% boost to your super units, so certainly no slouch. And then you add in his stacking, you're getting really good value from him. So as you can see, this Gohan already up to 4 million attack stat, and we're only at GOKU. There's a crit, and to the next stage. Haven't got an additional with that friend one yet, which is a bit strange because it is at 90%, but we'll just keep moseying on with this, and then we'll get off that. Certainly could have kept Trunks in that second slot. Probably would have been smarter to, actually, because we would have had a better link set up with the future Gohan in that last slot. But I guess you can never complain about having this guy being the one getting hit, as long as the Gohan in that last slot isn't the one that gets supered, which looks like he may be, which is a bit concerning, because while he does greatly raise his attack and defense, that doesn't really compare to a unit that's been stacking for the whole stage thus far. So this will probably hurt. Let's see, 130k is actually not that bad to what I was sort of expecting. So yeah, so we'll certainly take that. We'll get a bit of a heal off here and there as well. Beautiful, look at that, back up to pretty much full health. So that is the advantage of having stacking units in an event like the Legend Goku, or say the Infinite Dragon Ball History, is as their defense gets higher, you're going to be healing more per orb. So it's certainly worth getting them maximum orbs, even if you don't necessarily have to for their supers. But yeah, just for healing purposes, as well as filling your Dokkan Meteor, obviously. So we're not going to... Oh, we got off the crit. If we got another crit here, we could actually finish GOKU. I mean, not GOKU, Super Saiyan Blue, sorry. But there you go, no crit, so damage was non-existent. We'll just go that to that. That'll give us a little heal. That'll give us another little heal, and look at that, back up to full health again. So certainly no Majin Buu team. If anyone's watched any footage of those full Majin Buu rostered teams, they're crazy in their healing. I wasn't lucky enough to pick up... Now this sucks. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I guess now's the time that we're going to activate that transformation. I would have liked to have saved it till the next stage, but the I guess just the attack spreads forced me into this here. So yeah, that's not ideal, but I guess we can use it now, because we can't have that future Gohan getting whacked by this MUI. So just checking out those links, they've just got the 2 there, so nothing too crazy. I was very unfortunate to not get off the super for future Gohan, because he really needs that greatly raised attack and defense to really contribute to the team, especially defensively. Would have been nice to get off an additional super, but with that type advantage, we pump out a good bit of damage. And then here we go, so 3.5 million. Would have been nice if we could get him attacked first, but remembering having to put him in that 3rd slot, there was obviously no chance of that happening. But he's getting tanked for absolutely nothing. I should have checked his defense. No super that rotation, so that always scares you. Guess we'll go like that. We'll take that. And finish on that, because we're going to have AGL Gohan up next, so it's, you always want him firing off his 18 key when you got that type advantage. Should have checked the defense again. I apologise, I'm supposed to be showing off how good he is defensively, but this attack will show you how good. 23 is absolutely nothing. Perfect for him to get supered rather than one of these other units, even though Trunks has been stacking that attack and defense. He certainly hasn't gotten off as many attacks as the Gohan has. I've really focused on getting those 2 up as many as we can. Yeah, big hits he takes there. Now this isn't our ideal rotation, so I'm just going to pop an Icarus. To have 2 Fizz units is not good. I'll leave it at that, I'll say. But we've got Gohan in that 1st slot. We really need him to get supered. Even though we've got an Icarus active, those 2 Fizz units still take quite a bit of damage. An additional super would have really gone a long way there. But here we go, Trunks firing off. I do have him rainbowed, and that didn't really help, obviously. We didn't get any supers or any crits there, but he does give off that super attack booster. So the units get an extra 33% 30% attack. So here we go, this was that rotation I was talking about. So we now have 3 links active. So we can go there, into that, and we'll leave those right hand side orbs for AGL Gohan next rotation. 5.5 million is crazy. Certainly could have continued to stack him and just transformed him on that last stage. So look at that, 3 point. Yeah, it's very hard to argue that this guy isn't the best. Got that dodge in there too. Obviously won't be able to do that in the last stage of the event, because MUI does nullify all dodging capabilities. But we'll leave those 2 on rotation together. And here, let's see what the attacking spread. Nothing too bad for us. We'll take that. Guess into that, doesn't really matter. But what we are nearing up on is our Dokkan attack, which is going to be very handy. Anytime you can get a guaranteed hit on this Goku, you're going to take it. And if you are able to time it that you do get your Dokkan attack here, it can really just push forward how quickly you are able to beat this event. Look, there are times where you are lucky with the RNG and say UI mightn't dodge anything, but I've certainly had run-throughs where he's dodged every attack that I've put at him. It's been, yeah, I've had some pretty crazy ones, and they certainly hurt your soul when he's dodging those big 24 key supers. But hopefully in the first slot, UI's attacking first, and we'll be able to, yep, there we go. So we're going to have Gohan's full passive active. This should get us it there, yep. And if that wasn't going to, we're certainly going to be getting it with those fizz orbs here. So we're going to have Gohan's full passive active, and oh, actually no, that passive may only be for the base. Sorry, so that's going to be irrelevant here. Not that that matters. He's going to tank, but still, you want this Gohan doing the Dokkan attack. So let's see, nice and slow for us. And here he's going to show us why he's the new king. Hopefully he pumps out a nice big crit. This is the Friends, so the 90% plus, lots of skill orbs. So I'm expecting big things here. I don't know if we'll be able to top the, oh, there we go, 5.3 mil. Not quite as good as the Go Bros Dokkan attack I pulled off a couple videos ago, where I basically one-shotted the UI, but certainly 5.5 mil is nothing to balk at. That's a crazy number, especially when you look at what these other units are pumping out here. But yep, to the next stage, we'll go like that so that we get the links all set up nicely. It is always does feel like a waste having that Trunks in the third slot, because you do feel, well, I know I personally feel like I should be using the added on a bit of his super attack where we get that extra attack boost, but are you going to swap him for the transforming Trunks that's been stacking the whole time? I don't think so. I think it'd be a bit of a waste, and remembering that this Trunks does have type disadvantage and mine is 55%, so I don't expect crazy things out of my Trunks. But as I get more dupes for him, he's going to become crazy. He's a great unit. So we fire off that. As I was saying before about UI's dodging, hasn't done a great deal of it this time. So it just, yeah, makes, I don't know about you, but it always worries me for the latter stages of the event. So just because we've got Goten in that last slot, just going to pop that, because I didn't get off his super either, so just having his damage reduction, having the damage reduction from the Princess Snake is just really handy. Look, if we got a big crit here, yeah, there you go, as I was hoping for. Now, we probably won't finish it this rotation, but I would expect to knock him over next rotation, because I don't have any equipment, crit equipment here. Yeah. Oh, it sort of knew he needs to survive the next rotation, so I'm able to showcase the defense. Would have been nice if that was an additional super, because he needs his super to get off the his defense. Oh look, we'll just go. Hopefully he dodges the AGL Gohan. He hasn't dodged anything yet, so I guess it could work him out in my favour. I'm not sure of the other two. No. Oh well. There we go. But we were able to showcase a number of times where UI was supering the Gohan, and he's taking double digits easy. And then you got to see his 3.5 million supers on the last stage. Type disadvantage. Not that matters because of the passive, but still, that's just another thing to show. So that's the video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the showcase. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. Hopefully your summons have gone well and you've been able to pull the new Gohan. And yeah, hopefully I'll catch you all in the next video.